welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know, and today we're doing crafts. So I'm super excited about this video because I've been really itching to make things lately, and that's what we're doing today. So I'm gonna be making some baby toys, and I thought I'd share it with you all. As a first-time mom, there's a lot of shocks in my life where I don't realize how expensive baby stuff is. I won't get into all the baby stuff, but specifically toys are so expensive for what they are, especially when like they're more Montessori theme, which are the more simpler toys, and they cost more. Anyways, so I figured I could make some of them, save myself some money, and have a great time doing it. So I'm gonna be trying to make 3 toys for you guys, and I will show you my inspo pictures. The first toy is I don't even know what it is. It's like a ring of wooden beads, like large wooden beads. I actually saw this toy in person and loved it. I just thought it was just fun how you have like an elastic band and these large wooden balls. I don't know, but it was like $30 and I was like, oof, I feel like I can make that. So that's the first toy. The second toy is just a very simple standard set of wooden blocks with the alphabet on them. Again, this is something that I felt was very manageable for me to recreate. And the third toy is just this little teether that's made out of macrame. It's very fitting for me because I'm all about the macrame, and I thought it would be a fun little toy to make. So yeah, I think it's about time we get started, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first project I'm gonna do is to try and make that wooden beaded ring thing. So I bought all these beads off of Amazon, and I think they're the 1-inch ones. I'll link it down below to double check. And then I also got some elastic cord. This was the only elastic cord I could find. It's a bit thinner than I wanted, but I think it's still going to work. And I'm just gonna use the white one here. So I'm thinking like 10 is gonna be good, not for any other reason than it looks nice. And then I'm just gonna take some 150 grit sandpaper and just sand these edges here just so they're a little bit smoother. Okay, next to seal these, because I want to make them slobber and baby proof, I'm just going to grab some beeswax. This is from my hive from last year, but you can buy beeswax at your local craft store or I think on Amazon. And I'm just going to take a chunk off, get my blow dryer out, and kind of melt it down a little bit and rub it all over the surface. That way it will be waterproof and it is non-toxic, so the baby won't get sick from it. I'm also going to put a piece of parchment down so that I don't make a big mess. Okay, new plan. I'm going to use the blow dryer, but first I'm just going to take the solid wax and rub it all over and create kind of a rough coat, and then I'm going to lay them all out and blow dry them to melt the wax into the ball. Sounds like it's going to work. This is a struggle, they keep rolling away, but I have a plan. I'm gonna use a chopstick and shove it on the chopstick so that it won't run away from me. Okay, so they are all waxed up. They smell really good. They smell like beeswax. Now it's time to tie them. Okay, so I want them to be, I'm thinking like pretty tight, but not so tight that they can't still stretch. So I'm thinking there, and all I'm gonna do is tie this in a knot. And then that knot I'm gonna hide inside of one of the balls, and there we go. This is pretty sweet, I must say. I'm pretty excited about this. Still has some stretch to it. Fun little game for a kid, you know? so the next project I'm very excited about, and that is making letter blocks. So I bought these blocks at Michael's, and yes, I could have just bought a chunk of wood and cut it into blocks and it would have been cheaper, but I paid for the convenience. They were only like $1 each, and I bought 5 of them, so $5, I don't have to cut them. That's what I went with. They all had these really annoying stickers on them that for the most part came off pretty easy, like this one is. But if you do have trouble, I saw this trick online where you can just use paper towel and some lemon extract to take all the stickiness off of wood surfaces, and it worked pretty well. So I'm gonna quickly do that to this last block. Okay, sweet, moving on. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet, I think, and I bought 5 blocks with 6 sides. So I will have some extra spaces on our blocks, but I'll just add some like symbols or something. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is take my sandpaper out again, and I'm just gonna break these edges a little bit so they're smoother and softer and just less aggressive. I especially want to break these corners so the kid doesn't poke their eyes out. Cool, and then I'll just do that to the rest. Okay, they are all sanded down. Now, to put the letters on these, I bought this Martha Stewart stencil, which I think is like just the perfect size. So hopefully that will work. And then to go with it, I bought this chalk paint. It's an acrylic paint that is non-toxic, and I did some research online, and it's one of the types of paint that they recommend to use for baby toys because it won't hurt them. So yeah, this is by Folk Art, and it's the color Sheepskin. So I'm gonna try and figure this out. I'm bringing my parchment paper back so that I do not wreck my counter. So what I think I'm gonna do is just make a little pile of paint here, and then I will dip in it and hopefully this works out. I really want to make sure this is flush and not moving. Okay, here goes nothing. Ooh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, I really thought that wasn't gonna work. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Wow, I'm gonna be covered in paint by the end of this. So I can only do 3 sides at a time because the opposing side will have a letter on it. So we'll figure that out. Okay, gonna let this one dry. And then I'm going to leave the next 3 letters for that block. This is actually nice too, that I can actually see which letters I've done and which I haven't. Okay, so I've done Z, and I still have 4 more sides on this, so I think I'm gonna do the question mark, exclamation point, and sign, and I guess the hashtag because I don't have any more options. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so perfect timing. I just finished that last block, and this first one is already dry. So we're gonna continue on with this block now. Everything's working out super well. Okay, I decided to do a heart as the last one instead of the hashtag sign. I don't know. I just made a judgment call. But yeah, now I just have to let these dry and then we can finish them. And they're turning out so good. I'm honestly so excited. Also, I have so much paint on my hand, so I'm gonna try and tidy up a little bit. Okay, so I definitely want to put a finish on this wood as well. And as much as I could just put my wax on like I did previously, it's gonna take a while. So I bought this stuff as a backup in case I wanted to use it, and I think I do. It's the same brand as the paint, and this is a clear wax that's made with beeswax, and it's non-toxic. So I'm going to, yeah, just paint this all over the cubes to finish it off. Okay, so they are all coated. Now I'm just going to let them dry and then I will show you the finished product. Also, isn't this and sign just so cute? Okay, so the last DIY that I'm gonna do is a little macrame teether thing. So I bought these wooden rings off Amazon and I'm just gonna use one of them. And I'm quickly going to coat it in beeswax to seal it. Okay, so we got our little sealed ring here, and then I'm going to take some macrame cord. If you've watched any of my macrame videos, you are very familiar with this. Again, I will have it linked down below, and then I'm going to kind of pick, I can never really get the length perfect, but I'm gonna do kind of 3 times the length that I want this to be. So maybe this times 3, and then maybe I'll throw 5 of those on here, so I will make 4 more. Okay, so now I'm just going to put these on using the lark head knot method. Ooh, and I just realized that I'm gonna need 1 more, so 6 total. For the square knots, you just need even numbers. Now I think I'm going to do, I'm just making this up on the spot, by the way. I don't have like a pattern or anything. But now I'm gonna do a half hitch knot just to kind of seal off the top. And then now I'm going to do 3 square knots. So I did a row of 3 and then a row of 2, and then now I'm going to do a single one to finish it off. And now I'm going to do another half hitch knot to seal off these edges. And then the same thing on this side going towards the middle. And now I'm going to just trim all these extra strings off, make it kind of go down into a point. And then I'm gonna pull apart all these strings. And Okay, so it's all finished. I ended up trimming the edges a bit after I unraveled them, and I think it's pretty freaking cute. So those are all the toys that I made, and honestly, they turned out really well. Like, I know they were quite simple, but I kind of doubted myself and my ability to recreate them. And yeah, I'm just in love with all three. I can't wait to have my baby and get to share the toys with the little one. If you like this video and you want to see more baby items that I've collected, maybe go check out my thrifted baby clothes haul. I found some really awesome items at the thrift store. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!